Hey, I'm going for a walk. Come along with me. Beautiful park. It reminds me of what old Florida might have looked like back in years ago, with the exception of some developed areas. My daughter told me earlier, after she watched my last video, "Mom, you sound so breathless." Well, for one, it's 104 degrees index out here, heat index, quite hot, humid. Another is a month or so ago, my granddaughter brought something home from the daycare, and while she has been well for quite a while, yeah, Nana, not so much. I get every little bug she brings home. Look at this, isn't this gorgeous? Love it, love it. Beautiful. You're not supposed to feed the wildlife here, but the squirrels are so friendly. I mean, they're not scared of anything. Look at this little fella getting closer up to me. Thinks I got some food. I don't have any food for you, little fella. I wish I did. Look at him. Hi. I mean, he's right there. I'm gonna have to zoom back in. Where is he? There he is. Hi. I mean, look how close. Look how close he is. He's almost on top of my shoe. Yeah, they say not to feed them, but people do anyway. I would love to. One of these days, I'm just gonna have to bring some cracker bits or nuts or something. Maybe something healthy for them. Here's something that's interesting, is there's a sinkhole in here. Wow. Well, Florida is pretty famous for these. Let's see, I don't know if he gets there. See? Lots of dense forest. This is a twin springs, hence the name Gemini. There's lots of picnic tables and benches, pavilions. There's hiking, bicycling, fishing, camping. There was a swimming area, but it has since been closed due to a high bacteria count. One of the things I like most about this bathroom is, and watch close, because if you're not watching, is this. Why? I don't know why they put one on the side of the building, and I'm not sure if it works, but if you've never seen one, that, ladies and gentlemen, is a payphone. Anyway, see, they have numerous pavilions and places to gather. Boy, the water is up. This is one of the springs. One of the creeks off the spring. I've seen some huge fish in here. I see turtles down in the bottom. I wished I had my other camera I could zoom in. There's two little turtles down there in the bottom. I'll try to zoom in on this phone. It's crystal clear. There's your turtles right here. See them? Sitting on the bottom there. Oh, one of them's moving. They're moving. I think they're snappers. You know, there's fish in there. See the fish? It's just beautiful. Awesome. It is fed. I'll go to where it's fed through the boil. They call it the boil. Oh, another pavilion. Beautiful trail. It's sidewalk, but it's pretty. I've never been this way though. Oh, I see. No swimming. Violators will be trespassed from property. Oh, this is one of the boils. I didn't know. I knew there was two of them, but I didn't know where the second one was. Wow, isn't it gorgeous? Look how clear the water is. Just beautiful. Boy, it's hot enough. It looks very refreshing. Getting ready to walk into one of my favorite parts of this park. There are fish in here too. Not sure if you can see them with the light on the water. This is some of my favorite parts of this walk. It is so pretty. This park is very heavily trafficked, very visited. Well, I don't blame them. It's absolutely gorgeous here. There are some wildlife you need to be aware, and this is their home. They do have alligators here. They do have snakes here. I've never seen them, either one, but you know, they've been seen here. Just so peaceful. They do have snakes here. Do not feed the wildlife. No swimming. Wow, I see some of this stuff that it was just terrible over here. The water had been so high. It's still high. It's still up. The very first time I came here, none of this foliage was here. This was all clear, all clean. Nothing was here. I see it. It was as clear as it is over there, out there, and over there. And I guess since the water's come up, it's kind of brought all this stuff in. Seeing a few minnows swimming in that little hole right there in the foliage. Just amazing, isn't it? This is what Florida, see how deep, thick the foliage is? This is what Florida looked like before people came in and developed and cleared it all off, you know. It was thick. I mean, thick. Florida has an interesting history. Hey, let's have a random rambling right now. Get these off. Yeah, I'm hot. I'm a little bit overheated. I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, not the best thing, but sure is good. Well, my daughter suggested, hey Mom, why don't you do a bucket list topic? That sounds good. Yeah. So, question. How young, is it too young to ever start a bucket list? No. Why do I say that? Because here I am in my 50s and I wished I had made a bucket list in my teenage years. Things that I would like to do throughout my life, okay? There are so many things, and as I go day by day, there's things I learn every day that I wish I had done as a young person. You know, traveled a lot more, or, you know, places that I would like to have seen, things that I've liked to have done. I would have liked to have rode a lot more roller coasters. It is never too young to get your bucket list going. Okay, this gives you something throughout the years as you age, and you can do these things. And then when you get my age and you are looking at, well, I'm too old to do that now, you've done it. You've got it done, you know. That was such a great time. You can look back and say, that was such a great time. Yeah, I couldn't do it now, but at the time, that was so awesome to do. Yeah, it's never too early. I wished I had made mine. Now I'm making a bucket list, and it's a bucket list for old people, okay? You know, what can I do with a wheelchair? You know, no, I'm not kidding. I'm joking ways, but you know, get that bucket list going. It's never too early, but it does get too late, you know. So that's my random rambling for today. What do you think? Have you got a bucket list? You want to share it? I don't have a bucket list written. It's all up here. Maybe I need to write it down so I can start crossing things. But I have done some things. I have done some things on my bucket list and crossed them off. I've seen things that only happen once in a lifetime, okay? And that was when the space shuttle and the space station were running in tandem. You could see it visibly through the night. Another thing is to watch a launch. I would love to watch a launch of a rocket. Oh, I would love to see the sea turtles migrate to the ocean. I'd like to see some dolphins in the wild. Get a bucket list going. It's not too soon, but like I said, it can get too late. Okay, I'm here in the beautiful Gemini Springs Park, and just in case you all missed that at the first of the video, beautiful place. Look how the water is looking from here. It is just gorgeous on this side of this. There's a walkway over here. You can barely see it. There's a walkway, and on the other side of that walkway is where that fishing dock is, and the water is so brackish and dark. But on this side, it is just beautiful. So, I mean, it's clear, and you can see through it, and look at just emerald colored. Beautiful water today.